Good afternoon, evening, and morning, and welcome back to the channel. We are back with more Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. On the last episode, we got Mia Faye's case. Second case, we met Phoenix as he was at school, as he was being framed for murder. We found out that Dahlia Hawthorne was the one who actually did the deed. But now, as Ace Attorney himself, Mr. Phoenix Wright, reminisces about that case, we go back and we now go to the filler cases with episode 2 coming out, the stolen turnabout. So again, there's 5 cases on this one. 2 and 3 other filler cases. We did one of the main cases in episode 1. Episodes 4 and 5 are the 2 main cases as well that drives the whole story together. Ways around to that. Probably no episode Wednesday, just so you guys know. Like I said, trying to get everything caught up regarding Final Fantasy X. And then Friday, we'll be back with more Lost Ark, where we might actually get to the main story, guys. Can you believe it? We'll see. Depends what happens. But till then, let's get going with episode 2, Trials and Tribulations, the stolen turnabout. Special thanks to Dom and Winter as well for coming out. Very appreciated, guys. Let's get going. The time is 1 a.m. Detective, we made it. Whew, what a relief. Why the jewel is still safe? Hello, Gumshoe Shadow. Oh, you said, pal. Must have been all rock solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double check? MaskDeMasque citations. Out front, guards, turn on the searchlights! Better luck next time, gentlemen. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. See you, suckers! We shall meet again when the next moon is full. I could have had another title for that winner, but I thought that one might be a little bit better. And he got right to the point. October 11th, 3:24 p.m., right in company law offices. Hey, Nick, get a load of this! Hey, you listen to me! You can clean the toilet later. It's important. What are you freaking out about now? Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? Oh, what do you mean by we? Because we did the big time circus last night. There was Big Top and close enough. You don't mean you and me are... Heck, don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course. Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Have you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Kind of poser? Terrain Village? Isn't that? That's right. It's our hometown. Pearly in mind, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Karain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the Brothers sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? You look exactly the same. Same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law as a play from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. She's my cousin and spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Karain Village is the home of the mysterious Karain channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Karain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's a real thing, alright. Earth Nick, how long are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. Treasure exhibit poster. Poster for the Treasures of Karain exhibit. Treasure exhibit poster added to the court record. October 11th, 7:18 p.m. Lordly Taylor Main Exhibit Hall. Lordly Taylor. The city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? Have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Wow. This is awesome! Yeah, you can make even the cheapest stuff look great. All depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll about what was in King Manor's storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom. Say, Nick! The person in charge of this exhibit is waiting for us in the basement at warehouse. Alright. Guess we should go and say hello. But first we gotta examine shit. What do we have? What do we have? What's with this big cushion? Just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why, of course there is! Right, Pearly? Yeah, of course! Yeah, I bet it would really take your breath away. But what is it? You shouldn't tell me. Okay. Anything else? Oh, Miss Maya, look! I can't believe it! Ah, it's so cute! It's a little diorama of Karain Village. Yeah, look at that! But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Miss Maya! It's your house, and it even says Fey Manor on it! Yikes, you're right! I don't want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Oh, of course they are. This is the treasure exhibit, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. all it takes to be a treasurer's age. No wonder nobody likes museums. I don't know about that. I kind of wish they would have put in a certain hole in this part. For anybody who saw the second game. Ugh. I remember this old folding screen here. Pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened during the village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leaf Korean sacred writing folding screen. So secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? Each cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only these would know. Let's see. Might belong to the Undertaker. Here's the title in English. 188 Ways to Save Money. Pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways to know. Being a meme sounds like a rough way of life. Oh, I thought that might have had something. Is that everything? Oh, by the way, since I haven't done this yet. Oh, can I do it? Oh, I can't do it yet, can I? Damn it! Okay, fine. Move! Basement warehouse. I'll have to wait till this screen. October 11th, Lord Lee Basement Warehouse. Yep, this is the basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. Eek! A monster! You were right! Huh, monster? Well, well, well. Good evening. It's good to see you again. You? I knew you. Nice to see you again too, little miss. Ah! Hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? How do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. Alright, we haven't done this yet. Present! I owe a great deal of things. Wow, why is the music in this level? Holy crap. Well, I think the question mark is before you get the actual avatar coming out. That's why they didn't change it afterwards, that I don't know. I have a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason that I'm still here today. Oh, come on now. That's not true. I think what Nick means to say is, it wasn't thanks to the bastard, it was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what you were thinking. No way, Maya! Would she say anything about this? I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. So that's why you erased this exhibit. I knew that Korean Ridge was the hometown of your assistant, Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it, too. That's not exactly thanking me, per se, is it? There's a bedroom somewhere. Was it there? You see Pearl slap you. Ow! But I'm missing Maya! So, yeah! Maybe, but who'd want to see an exhibit on the treasure of Phoenix Wright? Hey! Well, I guess I can't argue with that one. Oh, actually, can we... Alright, let's see what she says about us. You certainly changed since the last I saw you 7 months ago. Ah, 7 months, guys. Maya's awfully upbeat for talking about the case that resulted in her kidnapping by a psycho hitman. Yeah. It happens! Really? Yes, you look like you bulked up a little. Well, now that she mentions it. I guess I have gotten a little stronger. Such a dork, Nick. Let's see what she says about Maya. I don't know as many people as I used to. So there really isn't anything I can tell you about that person. She's right there! Anything about pearls? Nope. Alright, fine. About yourself. I finally managed to put the events of 7 months ago behind me. I really love the work I'm doing now. Honestly, I owe it all to you, Mr. Wright. I was nothing. And to this little girl, too. Thank you for saying so! Aw, poor Maya. Ugh. I guess I wasn't much of a help, was I? No, that's not true! You're all a big help to me! Oh, that's a cute face. Look at that one. Ugh. She shouldn't take it so personally. It's not like she was exactly free to help. Teenagers. Really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who's this woman? Why you freak out on me? It was not my fault you were kidnapped while I was making love with... I mean, no, never mind. What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got it all worked up, that's all. Missing Mike, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Mike, don't say anything that needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Does he remember, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. Sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us... No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that I was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. That's a relief. Lord Lee Taylor. Really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lord Lee Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Shirley? The finest museums! Yes, I did! It's really wonderful! So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? I really thought there was music to this part. Sorry about that, guys. Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. Oh god, she's got a book this time. That sounds good. So what is with that face she's making? Examine it. What do we have? Is there nothing we can examine? Okay. Looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the brr. Aha! I've got it! You're supposed to say hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something? Kinda doubt it. I got it! Maybe he said spaghetti. Why are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you, never mind. Anyway, it says burr. So it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. Might have said spaghetti festival, what do you think? Okay, to me, besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Alright, we have a computer. The computer looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. That means what? Camera set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. And the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what. I see. Some pretty high-tech stuff. security camera, straight on the warehouse door. Set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worthy a pound of cure, they say. What? Okay. Alright, is that it? Okay, so I guess that's it. Okay, is there anything else I can do? Oh, I can slide. Okay, I knew that didn't seem right. Alright, let's see what we have here. It says organi. No, it doesn't. It says organized. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, no one else could read it either, because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must be right at home here, huh? Wow. Rude much, Maya. Mr. Dick, what's the big door over there? Looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in! I want to take a look! Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? You know why she's telling you that! Well, let's look at the big thing. Mr. Mike, take a look at the next to the store. That's Mrs. Amy, right? Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Korean channeling technique. Ami Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls on the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Ami Faye's golden statue of the founder of Korean channeling technique, is holding the Shishishiro. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. But the way Maya's acting, hopefully Pearl doesn't still think we're banging. I don't know. You'll just have to wait to find out, Winter. Ugh. That thing is the Korean Shishishiro. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Aw, Philly. I wanted to cut someone. I mean, something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look. It's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? There we go. There's the music. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dine. So fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. It's 8 o'clock. It's dinner. Pearl, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. So he heads upstairs then. After the pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day, something terrible would happen. September 12th, 10:09 a.m., right at company law offices. So, how long till she dies or ends up being accused? Now, are we talking about Maya again, or are we talking about Pearls, or are we talking about AJ Dom? Nick! This is terrible! What the? We clean the toilet again! I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? How about just hit the snooze button for the 5th time? I'm gonna turn on the TV. We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the round phantom thief MaskDeMasque. MaskDeMasque? Huh? Guess you just gotta turn in to find out, dude. Ugh. According to a spokesperson, Woodley Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by the Statham thief, who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Look, you can't go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure. Lordly Taylor. You don't think. Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by MaskDeMasque. Our most valuable treasure. The Courageous Sacred Urn was stolen. What? Okay. Blast the back door. What about Curly? I'm not certain. What do you think, Mr. Nick? Any of these heads aren't better than one. This is the first I can actually save with all this stuff here. You know, even I didn't know the statue existed until a little while ago. He then started mumbling something about his heart being changed. He said, fantasy. I know you did, Linda. Did Adrian say it's from Faye Branch Family Training Hall or something? Yes, there are actually a lot of training halls scattered all over the country. Hidden away deep in desolate mountains. Why does it always have to be desolate mountains? Is this really all that valuable? It looks kind of, well, junky if you ask me. It's got the soul of Mystic Ami, the founder of the channeling technique. How much do you think you get for it? What? Sell the sacred urn? I never thought about that. Hey, Curly, how do you know that? Raise the same money tip 109. Sell treasures whenever possible. Whenever possible. Check! So now I think Maya is going to be searching for a buyer for a long time. Oh, hey, it's from Megatama. What do you think, Nick? Isn't it neat? Sure is. Being a peek into people's minds is definitely a nice advantage. What? How do you do that? What do you mean? Who gave you this thing? Well, I knew probably put some sort of stupid power into it. I had no idea that it let you do something as cool as that. Future leader you are. Next time you use it, let me know, okay? I want to see the people's minds too. Actually, let's see Purpose. Me! You're not very photogenic, are you? Guess that's the end of that conversation. Are you so happy with that? Me. What more can I say? This is my third year as a learned but skilled lawyer. Sis! I really miss her. Was visiting me... Was she a really good lawyer? Yeah, she was awesome. She taught Nick everything he knows. You should train hard and try to make her proud, Mr. Nick. Yeah, I'll do my best. You can join me on my next trip to a freezing waterfall. I hate to break it to her, but I don't think being frozen to the burnt house is fun. I'm gonna have to really buckle down and get serious. Now, you're the future master of Courageous Sacred technique after all. Yeah, that and I had to play the part of Big Sister too. Pearly. And you, Nick. What? You and I was born yesterday? Pearly's such a cutie, isn't she, Nick? Yep. She's smart too, just like yours truly. She's got quite a future ahead of her. I bet she could be president someday. President that can channel past presidents. That just might come in handy. She certainly seems grateful to you, Nick. Well, she was in a pretty tight spot during the caramel deal. Actually, I'm grateful to her, too. At least you're not telling me something. I'm gonna take a good look at that case file next chance I get. Fresh my memory look. What's the secret urn? It's only the most important treasure in Courageous Village. That's all. Look, it's right there on the poster. Don't you know what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Mainly the soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of Courageous channeling technique. Right, Lily? Yes! That's right! urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. You know how that happened, Burley? Well, there are some things best left unsolved. Wouldn't you say, right, Miss Nick? That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Terrain Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case. The sacred urn added to the court record. One of the treasures of Terrain Village, supposedly priceless, it looks like a plain old pot. What to do? Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head. So let's see what's next. What's wrong with you? What do you mean? What do you mean what I mean? Mr. Nick! You don't love missing my stranger has been stolen. Well, so much for that idea, Dom. Doesn't that even bother you? Well, the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how. This is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Korean Code School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. Okay. I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah! Get the secret urn back. But I'm not a detective. That's nothing to do with this. If you're a real determined, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Oh man. No win against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. What's the name of this bad guy again? MaskDeMasque. Make a note of it. MaskDeMasque. I was terrible. I was rested in everything. Again. 1 year ago, the murder in Terrain Village. A man was killed during one of my spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. You just told her. Yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it. Aww. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. Can't believe no one noticed this until now. A whole year later. Can't believe it myself. Alright, I guess we better move to the hall again. October 12th, Lily Taylor main exhibition hall. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. Doesn't look like anything's been disturbed. Yeah, that's pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't go around here, pal! Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. Yeah! You! Not the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? Should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. Why are you hanging around here? Or what are you doing hanging around here? Excuse me. Ask you first. Why are you here? Alright. We got it. Why did you keep taking makeup already? Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little Missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now's a good chance for you to try to remember it right. And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Okay. I'll let that sit there a couple seconds. Yeah. Good to see you again, too, I guess. Okay. What do you think of my badge? Can you take a look at my attorney's badge? You still showing that cheap little thing off? Well, Raymount keeps his mouth shut. He's a swap police badge, pal. Oh, yeah? What about me? Pretty good looking face if you ask me. Hey! What are you doing carrying that around with you anyway? It's not like we ever need it. Hey! You got a point. What do you get on Maya? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night. My brain's not really working right now. Oh, really? So I don't think sleep would really fix the problem. Down. I have really good theory for all you know. I might get mad if you heard. I hear everything you're just saying, pal. Say anything about pearls? Nope, okay. Nothing about pearls. See what you say about yourself. Really? You're not gonna say anything about yourself? Really? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. You're no fun today, Detective Dick. Well, you meet half those requirements. Wait, what? Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the police saw something called the Sacred Urn. I know about that. Oh. Well, the criminals here is MaskDeMasque. I know about that, too. Good. Did you tell us something other than that? Well, I sort of kind of owe you guys, in a way. Crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning. I certainly knew that. We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy! It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal! He solves one case and gets swelled head thinking that he's an ace detective. An ace detective? Hey, come here. About this MaskDeMasque. Two famous. What? You're joking, right, Nick? MaskDeMasque is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Because he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear knowing to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the truth. True MaskDeMasque. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lily the other had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What, then you knew he was planning on stealing the Sacred Urn? Of course I did. The guy always says his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? Let me do that on TV. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, MaskDeMasque has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Make enough Nicholas cases with that bear stuff in that one case. Feel free to let him out whenever you're ready, Dom. If you want to go ahead and go back to it, feel free. Wow, that's impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I gotta admit, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time he sends one of his calling cards, we send our men out on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now looking for clues. He's down in the basement warehouse, huh? So what's this calling card? Here it is. Don't show it to anyone. Top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's MaskDeMasque's signature emblem, pal. You say it's his mark. All these calling cards have got it on them. They didn't mention that on the newsflash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by the symbol. Before heist, the emblem is top secret, the mask calling card. That makes sense. When you get famous, you're always imitators. Listen, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. Remember this line. Leave it up there just for a couple seconds. But remember this line. Thanks, I guess. Alright, let's move down. Basement warehouse, what's going on? So we're going to the Taylor Basement Warehouse. Now, how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. Probably because it's air conditioned. You take the art pieces, you know. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? What the heck does that mean? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourselves at home. Who are you anyway? Shh, silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Lie! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Neither very adept at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes! That's scary! How'd you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I'm a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams. What are you talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman. And introduce myself. The name is Atme. Luke Atme. And the puns just keep on rolling. Look at me. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him get it, you never. Can't even tell what you're made of. The name's right. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I'm Maya. Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, Pearl Faye. I'm Missing Maya's cousin and, Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice. Yeah. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to his mind with this guy? Okay. Just to make sure. This is my badge. I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. I'm not interested to save that of finding evidence against my arch rival. Nah, it's okay. I think it's just a bit of appealing evidence hog. That's just a fit style. Appealing evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Could you say that I was a rival and not a appealing evidence hog? Fine. No fun. So you're really as famous as you say? Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am MaskDeMasque's arch enemy, the Ace Detective. Look at me. I guess there are two mighty figures which loom large over the grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What's he saying, Nick? I have been personally on the heels of these villains since he first came. Since he first crime, excuse me. After learning this criminal's patterns, I have studied his very latest loathsome audacity. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. I did it all by myself. I took it back from MaskDeMasque. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. MaskDeMasque. Oh, tell us what you know about MaskDeMasque. And keep it simple, please. Think about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night here in the bowels of this storm, we were locked in the most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on. You were here last night? Here. In Lord of the Kaler. Naturally. Wherever Damasque goes, you will find Acme laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps. More like Damasque out elegance you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Yes? He tells what happened here last night. But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Thought I will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received MaskDeMasque calling card. You got it 10 days before MaskDeMasque calling card? You hired before the calling card? Yeah, I was like, what? Yes. You see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. Calling card arrived, right? Yes. So ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him. Alone. But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? Got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damasque get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of sight of others. Concealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the signet urn disappeared. But that's impossible! How could he just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be realistic, son lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. If somebody seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though when one came through those doors last night, no one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose. But that's just not possible. Interesting. Alright. Time to go ahead and do this. Okay, so we don't know about this. Let's see what we know about this. Alright, Nothing for that. Anything about the sacred urn? Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your urn. Thank you, Detective Atme. I'm counting on you. The final round between Detective Luke Atme and MaskDeMasque is set to begin. So there's something funny about this guy. Yeah, but don't forget he managed to retrieve the treasures from the last heist. Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I issue you a copy? No thanks. Alright, what about the calling card? MaskDeMasque's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive. But I would have said nothing less from my arch-rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top-secret piece of information. Now we got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. Ever. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would say that. That's right! We're gonna find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute! He's gone. Oh, God. I don't like the idea of doing this as work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office, too. Take me with you, okay? Cool, that's kind of cool, Alright, well, let's look at the obvious thing. That pathetic-looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it! Don't touch it, there may be clues to the thief's identity on there. It was so hard to make that box. Huh, you made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's this supposed to mean? Hunter has always been on a stand in the winding way of Fey Manor. So there's no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. I was so proud of it. Oh, Maya. Maybe they have been better than MaskDeMasque had taken the box, too. Wow, this is awesome! What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Shishio. It's really 7-branched sword in Japanese, or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I mean, so like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword. Wasn't Miss Ami holding it last night? Ah! Good catch, Pearly. And another thing. The sword wasn't bent last night like it's now. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean... last night someone used it somehow? Ah, I just thought of something. Maybe you Detective Atme smashed MaskDeMasque with it. Like this. Ouch! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Oh man, my head. Ow. My hair! So she's here added to the court record. Samurai sword held in the hand of Ami face statue wasn't bent before the crime, and was bent more after Maya used it. Well, let's go ahead and do the other stuff we did last night. But the same thing. A security camera? Yeah, go sit in front of the door and I'll snap your photo too, Pearly. Mr. Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, you're the criminal, so no, I think you should make a really scary face. Like this. Ugh. Maya. Hey, bro, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. That's such a cute name. You think this computer is storing the data from the security camera. Someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. Probably the trap that detectives set up. See if we can find last night's data on this thing. Or you can find a photo of MaskDeMasque. Let's see here. I can't really stick to working these things. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're spending an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I know that you were concerned with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I made you print out the camera data anyway. But you have to learn before you crawl. Before you can walk, Nick, right, Nick? Yes, sure. It looks like the camera only went off once last night. Camera data added to the courthouse. Warehouse camera went off once at around 1 a.m. of the night of the crime. Anything? Oh, yeah. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. Ah, it's back. So what's the difference? These not judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. But I feel like we had this exact conversation before somewhere. Yeah! Right, anything else before we slide over there? Oh, no, this. What's that big door over there? This is the door to the actual storeroom. See lots of big boxes and stuff back there. It's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Angie said we're not allowed in there. Slide! Alright, well, we see the obvious thing. Alright, anything here? Okay, that needs to be checked already. Okay, let's look at the statue now. The statue of Missing Ami is so cool. I want to go statue myself. You can put it in the office. Hey, it's right in coming. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. What is it, Pearl? The statue of Missing Ami? Was this where it was last night? Ah. Pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. The statue was moved the night of the crime. When case golden statue updated in the court record. The statue of the founder of the green technique moved the night of the crime. The paint. Look what you did, Nick. Still paint over there. I didn't do that. I wasn't here last night. I would have noticed the color. That's outrageous. But this paint was already dried up. Well, then you should have cleaned it up before you dried, Nick. You didn't dry that fast because I told you it wasn't me. It's like it's been several days since it was split. Or spilled, excuse me. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain. Huh? You're right, I wonder what it is. Alright, anything else? Well, I think that's everything. Alright. Move back to the hall. That's right, he's back, baby. Okay. Sorry about that. Hello, Finished right here. It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. Finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally. This underdog is the alpha dog today. That's stuck up the tennis menace match. Yep. Finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying you captured MaskDeMasque? Bingo! Well, actually he surrendered. But still got him. That counts. MaskDeMasque surrendered. Great. So when can we come pick up the sacred urn? Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? Detention center? He wants to talk to you. MaskDeMasque, that is. What? He wants to talk to Nick? I've been waiting for you, pal. So get over here soon. The fuck? The detention center, huh? Why does he want to talk to me? Okay. Alright, so let's go over there. So I'm not exactly sure why, but okay. Okay, we got the detention center's visitor room. Hey pal, welcome to the detention center. You're an assassin needed, aren't you? Yep. After all, we got MaskDeMasque. Yeah, right. But, so where's the sacred urn? Oh. Sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim, in this case. Huh? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. You know, he's right, Nick. He is. If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so. In a way. I'm so used to thinking of that victim as a dead person, because we're always on murder cases. Excuse me. But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back. Please! Don't just ignore me! Who are you? MaskDeMasque? Okay. Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly? I'm Rhonda Lake. The thing is MaskDeMasque. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. Okay. I don't really think I can help you with that. No, that's not it. Well, the thing is, I don't really know if I can say one way or the other. But I think what it means when he goes gray like that is it means he's starting whispering to himself. Didn't really catch that? Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Okay. Alright, who are you? MaskDeMasque. So you're the MaskDeMasque guy. Yes, you bet! No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no, if you know what I mean. What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is that is not right per se. See, it's not spelled MaskDeMasque, it's actually MaskDeMasque. What's with this guy? Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Oh my god, is that really true, Don? That's funny. Wow. Don't do that! Don't look at me like that! I don't need your pity! I made a crybaby, too. So, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because... Well... I know why. Because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right? Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes? What is it? Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi? Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? Sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part. Mr. DeMasque, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I can't really do anything. Mr. DeMasque, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn. Right away. Actually, no. What am I telling you? But actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Never, Ray. Just tell it to us straight. Please, please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What? What did you say? Did you say you lost it? Yes. No. Maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it. Like I said, these things just happen. You on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know. What? You forgot our secret urn on a train? Wait a minute. You went on a train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway. I'm sorry! I just lost it somewhere! I don't know where! This story is more surreal than a dolly painting. Are you really sure this creep is MaskDeMasque? I don't call him a creep. I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. So who's this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that! I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry, the truth is, it's my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go visit her at my hideout? Hideout? Isn't it? What do you mean by hideout? Oh, sorry. Naturally, I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Around my apartment, actually. Palazzo Pepe. 3rd floor. Let's go have a look at the MaskDeMasque hideout. I think she just likes the sound of that word hideout. Okay. Move to the hideout, I guess. October 12th, MaskDeMasque hideout. Wow, check this place out. No doubt about it, this is MaskDeMasque's hideout, alright. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Who are you people? Are you Destiny Delight? That's right, I'm Desiree. Ah! Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm Maya Fey, and this is Phoenix Price, attorney at law. Nicky Boy and Maya, huh? Can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Did you really call me Nicky Boy? Okay. Ron Delight. About your husband. He's the cutest. A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit? By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you own the Earn and that you're doing some shady training at a law office now. I'm gonna have to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination, just deluded easily. He kept saying he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. Excuse me, I stole that urn, he kept saying. Is it even possible? Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure. And he's, you know... You know his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh? Excitement, huh? Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my butt going full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. How about that? Definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Go on. Yes, money. Ronnie's incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping? I like to shop so much that it makes Ron's head spin. The other day it actually happened. It actually started to spin. Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. So where does Mr. Delight get all his money from? Ronnie's a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? He's a security guard. Really? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. He's a security guard. I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Alright, let's hear your version. Tell us about what happened last night. What time did that incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Ah, last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Yes, anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. Can't believe he caught up to me. Great chase, let me tell you. When he finally called me, the poor man was white as a sheet. It's about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Unless we got an airtight alibi. But what about Mr. Delight? Don't really know. We weren't together at the time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. Basically, he's got no alibi. Lovely. Okay. What do you know about this? No, you didn't show her that, Nick! That was top secret, don't you remember? Oops! Sorry about that. What you just said top secret was the worst giveaway than what I did. Ooh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. See? Alright, let's see what you think about him, though. You must know, right? About your husband and MaskDeMasque? MaskDeMasque, of course, I know about it. Husband's his biggest fan. Yep, what? Huh? Your biggest fan? Yes, and Ryan can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is MaskDeMasque. What? What are you talking about? So, when did Ron first become MaskDeMasque? What are you talking about? He's not MaskDeMasque. Huh? But... wait a second. Look around this room. This thing's always MaskDeMasque's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief hideout wouldn't look just like this. Because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures. But MaskDeMasque is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. And why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? Good point, Mr. Light isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Light isn't MaskDeMasque after all. Hey, can I ask you something, Mr. Nicky Boy? What is it? I know I seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Mr. Light. Okay, you got it. Just relax and leave it to all of us. This is Ray's letter, addressed to her husband, Ron DeLight. Apparently it contains something important. Alright, let's examine the room. Start from right to left. There's a bunch of books lying here. There are romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them. Let's see here. Now, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Now, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Oh, wow, Ron really studied his stuff. He's not really bad, just drawn that way. Nick, it's a torpedo! It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Where could he have picked up something like this? Please don't say torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. It's MaskDeMasque! Tape recorder hanging from his neck. Let me see that. Click! Ah ha ha ha! I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Ha 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 ha. I don't get it. What's it supposed to be, Nick? Okay. A bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame. Look, Nick, it's a fake beard. Those are a mask made out of cardboard. Here, Nick, try this on this fake beard. Come on, try it on. Hey, get it out! Now put on the mask. It's MaskDeMasque! We've been around for a while. No way, I'm not stealing from a thief. I mean, not bad karma as is. That's Francisca. Okay. This thing looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know. It's a fishbowl. Well, it's a down one, anyway. This is a helmet. An alien helmet. That looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. Maybe a transceiver. An alien transceiver. Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? You lectured by Maya about being more of an adult. That's a new low. Oops. I mean to hit that again. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, anything else? Oh, more stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here. Ducking cover. It's a missile. Did you know there's a dynamite missiles? They're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys. What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Set of the Mazarin Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy. Set of the Immortal Goddess Statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy. Did police even investigate this place? I think that's everything. Oh no, this. Hey Nick, look on the top of the chair. It's like an envelope and a letter. Don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. Now, you know we shouldn't do that. What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue. No way, you can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it. Not just because I feel like it. It really could be important. I was sure it was a clue. I guess it wouldn't mind. I think that's everything. Alright. Let's see what you say about some things. Nothing there. See what you say about yourself. As long as I got my motorcycle and my Ronnie, I'm happy. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that puts a little excitement and a little shot of money. Then I'm happy. Now she's starting to sound a bit greedy. Don't you think, Nick? You got it wrong. I know he doesn't look it, but he can be really get things done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit. I thought he just missed the like seeing our husband anyway. Wow, you must really see skyrockets when you first met to love him so much. Skyrockets? You know people still use that word. Alright. Move! Back to the detention center, I guess. Alright, here's your letter. Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you. Letter given to MaskDeMasque. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. Scratching under that letter so hard, the ink is going to be squeezed out. I'm so happy. You never read a letter missing Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but... Can you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? Well, they're victims in this case, right? Isn't something the mask guy? Yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it. She said, poor man, He's deluded himself into thinking he did it, right, Mr. Nick? Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. It's true. Oh, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Oh, please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? Refuse. Don't do it, Nick. He's a thief. Nick, I do miss Maya. I made something about this guy stinks like last week's sushi. I think I really should say no, but if I do that, this poor guy will have nobody on his side. Well, Mr. Light, I decided to take your case. Is that what I said? Really? You will? Mr. Nick? I was wrong about you. I should have trusted you. The pearls? I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mrs. Maya. I'll never forgive you. Ever! Wow! Pearly! Wait! This is gonna be ugly. I'll go after her. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya. Where's Pearls? She says she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you? What about you? You okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm gonna cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road. Alright, let's check on Pearl. Ah! It's Nick! Welcome back! Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see. I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea and go with it. Hey, Pearls? Looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Yeah, no kidding, Winner. Missy, I was wrong about you. I should have trusted you. I'll never forgive you, ever. Samaya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Missy, please have some of this cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls? Oh, excuse me, I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Hey, it's okay, I just cleaned it this morning. Again. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. Pearl. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened in Crane Village. Still remember what she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're missing Maya's special someone. Hey, Maya. I always thought it was because she was young, but... For what? Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea. About you and me. Huh? Something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like the Rain Village custom. Sort of. I'll come back to that. Maya? Her seems to love you a lot. Well, that's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is... Oh, yeah. I remember now. Pearl's mother. Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Carly has right now. But it's the same for me too. Maya. My mother's gone too. There are hardly any men in Korean village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited. Pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual powers run very strong in the Faye family? Yeah, you did. That's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah. The thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of community kind of revolves around its women. Understandable. Nothing wrong about that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh. Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father's... He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. Yeah, she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. So your mother's still missing. Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Faye. The current master of the Korean channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah. I know she is. Sort of a spiritual medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. This is Maya, the master of the Korean technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Faye main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around the office. Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick? Yeah? I acted like a baby. Pearls. I doubted you, even though Missy might have trusted you completely. Guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick? Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Oh, it's okay. I'm the one that should be apologizing. Well, I'm going to go out for a little bit now. Huh? Where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence. Hey, wait She runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. Really? She's how old? She's 9! Are you kidding me? Okay, but this is on you, Maya, if something happens to her. I guess we'll go to the exhibit hall. October 12th, Loyally Taylor Main Exhibition Hall. Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews. So sorry. It's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious... Urn! Please, calm down. What's wrong? It never ends. Everything that touches is failure. But I'm so sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn. Hold on, just wait, okay? Breathe. Calm down and talk to us. Forgive me. Forgive me. So when did you get the calling card from MaskDeMasque? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was gonna show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Atman to help with security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. You seem to know much more about MaskDeMasque than the police. So you're hiding for security even before the calling card arrived. Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. That's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse. Yes, Willie Taylor is very serious about the security measures. There's their way of saying bring it on to any potential thieves. Well, they sure brought it last night. You even left them with a nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was not my fault! I never should have called the paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Why do you say that? The owner of that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was practically zero. Zero? I positive until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that one contains the soul of Mystic Army. Anyway, I left all the security range to Detective at me. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from parade. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually MaskDeMasque in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Oh yeah, you should probably even check out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Let's see what this is about. October 12th at the Detective Agency. Hello? Well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh, silence. Precisely as I expected. What is? Fine. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we've already been through this. So my estimation was correct. Fine. How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after MaskDeMasque since his first theft. Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. From his very first I sat involved, he suffered the famous duel of Fear of Emanon. First encountered him in the museum's Sacred Hall, the crime scene itself. So that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit. Pretty sure he said that Agent Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lord Taylor and set the perfect trap. This being a security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. How did MaskDeMasque manage to steal the urn? It's a $1 million question. Let me read the last line just because I went through it really quickly. What is the masses' modus operandi? Miss Abney, did you know about the Sacred Urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is MaskDeMasque. Sacred Urn? That has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what MaskDeMasque stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw at pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how MaskDeMasque managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen MaskDeMasque. Oh god. It's back! Okay, it's only one now. What the? The Psych-Lock? Psych-Lock? Really? Okay. Hey, Nick! What is this Psych-Lock thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized family heirloom, but Pearly was the one that actually imbued it with its spiritual powers, right? I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's going to take over the Korean channeling school someday. Okay? How do you do it? How do you break the Psych-Lock thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool, I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out! Fine. Oh boy, I think this feature master still needs to learn how to be patient. Alright, well, let's give it to her. Take that! MaskDeMasque MO. Detective Adam, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see MaskDeMasque commit the crime. Well, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. Not sure why, but this admin guy is lying to his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. I have here the proof that someone went through that door last night. Actually, I never did see this, and I can't see it now. Okay, well, we'll do it later. Take that! Camera data! There's a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be! Maybe it's your monocle that malfunctions. What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Admin, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. Now I've got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see MaskDeMasque. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were fast asleep, using the bathroom. He was unconscious. I'm afraid that making guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. There's a reason this thing was bent.
Take that!
Detective Atman, you were not unconscious by the thief, weren't you? So you must be joking. You think I look at me could be not unconscious so easily? The sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hands of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. Ugh. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, Detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. I can't deny that there may be some hint of truth in what you say. So you were knocked out when that thief first clobbered you. Clobbered? An ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you can put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewage pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with a gruesome item here. Ouch, Mr. Abney should have poor head examined. You say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? So CCO, okay, in the court record, the master knocked at me out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head. Well, looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. What? That Abney is the greatest ace detective in the world? No. And he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be MaskDeMasque. Just one moment, to the lawyer. The thief was unquestionably MaskDeMasque. You never actually saw him! Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. That's him! MaskDeMasque! Security camera photo of storeroom entrance taken by the camera on the night of the crime. The thief can be none other than the arch-criminal MaskDeMasque. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me! I guess we better go take a look just in case. The Mask's hideout. Hey, look, it's the thing that Maya wanted us to investigate. Hey, Nick, remember what the detective Abby said? Yeah, the thing you said 5 seconds ago? Exactly that, Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in this room. You need to go and investigate. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. Holy shit. 50,000? This is a blackmail letter. It's like a major clue, alright. Blackmail letter, written with a fountain pen, found in Ron's room. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take about a second. I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please go in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Ah! Nick, it's you! It's mine too! What a fluke! Ah! Larry? Long time no see! What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, you and this girl have, something going on. Something? I underestimated you, Nick. Gorgeous lady like this? And married too? Way to go, dude. I knew it. Just when things didn't get any worse, it's time to chew in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey, that wasn't nice. It's your very first client. We got quite the storied history, he and I. What we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. You're going out. You're embarrassing me. In front of this pretty little thing here. These are your old childhood friends, I see. So sweet. You can go ahead and catch up in old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike. Nice to go to that Desi. How you been, Nick? If you really want to know. Wait, what the hell are you doing here? What have you been up to these whole time? 2 years since I heard from you. What are those clothes? You look weird. Hey, that's some compliment. This is my uniform for my part-time job. I can't believe it's been 2 years. See, time flies when you're having fun. Huh? What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. You got dumped again, didn't you? Well, you know Jennifer? I found her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom and my whole life changed. Jennifer? Caddy Tom? Never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually... Anyway. I thought you had quite the adventure. Women. They're so... Ah! Oh. Well, you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. Why are you here? What are you doing here, anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. The wallet. You say you found this last night? It had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Ron's wallet added to the court record. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Jesse's picture isn't here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick, that's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. Haven't changed a bit. Oh, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check out Miss Delight. So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. You just love a guy in uniform, you know. Security guard, huh? So that's what the uniform's all about. So what time was it when you found this last night? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for the crime this time, buddy. It's around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure, here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See, it's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you were working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about ladies working there. You find out as much as I can about this key card. Found inside Ron's wallet, apparently used for building it for his part-time job. Okay, so before I do this, can I look at this thing? I can't. Okay, never mind. Let's look at this thing. So you sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Wait, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man! Sorry, but the data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance to guess it. Okay, later, you never learn. Times like these when I wish lawyers were so powerless. Here an update in the court record. Found Ron's wallet opens the KB Security CEO office, leaves a record when used. Alright, so what do you know about this then? What about this? If you've got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis. And that's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I want that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Whew. Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yes, so what? That's where I got my part-time job, at KB Security. What? I don't even really find out more about this KB Security company. Especially they hired him. Okay. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? It's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Well, no, you're not. You're here. Huh? So what are you doing here, then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when cat's away? Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see, about 30 minutes by car? I guess? Well, if you fly down the road, anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lord Taylor, right? It would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! He couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. singing this tune because it is awesome. I love this jingle on this thumb. Hello, is this the right residence? Pearls, where are you? I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. You're 9! What are you doing? Oh my god. Give me that phone, Nick! Pearlie, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says Zvari when he's excited? Who got me Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright, I'm a little scared. You're 9! Of course you are! Jeez. Let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now. Sounded like a real cutie. Really? Really? She's 9, you asshole! Those were your special friends? Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? Sheesh. Move! Alright. To Patrol the Abbey Detective Agency. Ah, Miss Nick! Miss Maya! Pearlie! Did I see you two again? Aww. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, does it look like something's changed since we were here last? Now that you mention it. What is this bag? It's like, I'm sure it wasn't here before. Looks quite full. Wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. That was just a buddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. It's true. The truth be told, I have to admit I'm kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second. I'm taking it out right. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is. Feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Eek! He's here! What are you doing, Sir Leia? I'm trying to see a servant of the court. Ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Might make me do it. Nick, I can't believe you! A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? How could I make myself more clear? Tomorrow's trial. Sorry. Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime? Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's going to be really exciting. What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your base mistake so far has been, Sir Leia? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. Certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Ned. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I look at you. Will take the stand. Inside. My testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as these co-conspirators. Conspirators? You're quite on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Soloya, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Godot? You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey! Last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Light was really the mask. My dear lady, times may change, but people, sadly, do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Who is this Godot person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in the country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth. Men plan a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Godot? Well, the best prosecutor in this country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Ashworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But ace prosecutor Miles Edwards is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edwards who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Acme of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? I do remember hearing something about him like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire life idly waiting for his appearance. Looks like we're done investigating for the day. Soloya. The stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. To be continued! Safe! Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's go a little further. October 13, 9:36 a.m. This is your court defendant lobby number 4! Hey, Nick! What is it? Something wrong? Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy! Oh, so check it out. I've got the MaskDeMasque glossy I bought. You bought this? Where? Some little tents from the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know what's second for this kind of stuff? Shut up, MaskDeMasque striking a pose. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Why are you screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it! I'm the criminal! Me! Got it again. Get the calling card to Worley Taylor. I admit it! But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, it's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Only when I say, of course you did, that means sarcastic, but you? Yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict. Please! Oh, there you are, Roddy. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour! Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Roddy. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually, the thief is me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling at me when you say that? Well, if you'll excuse me, I got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is MaskDeMasque or not. There's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. October 13th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 6. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. Defense is ready, Your Honor. What about the prosecutor? Are you prepared to? What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule I like to live by. Who are you? I am Godot. Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. He's the one that Detective Abby was talking about. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? None. What'd you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask and a court of law? Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts. This guy's the real deal, right, Nick? Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Who is this masked man? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo? It's not Gobo, it's Godot, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statements. Opening statement. Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two. Well then, let's hear from the first witness. Of course it's gone to. My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. Alright, witness, first let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the... Yes, sir. MaskDeMasque is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so common that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This is his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card on to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we are sure it was MaskDeMasque. Fits his MO to a T. So the actual identity of this MaskDeMasque is... Mr. Godot, what are you doing? Whoop. We're in the middle of the trial here, Mr. Godot. Blacker than a moonless night. Hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. So you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please proceed. Very well. It's only coffee after all. What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial? Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. What it? What are you gonna do? Sounds like they haven't brought up Mr. Light's identity. All we can do is show that it wasn't MaskDeMasque who stole the urn. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yep. Nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true. I'm a Zari, author on thieves. An author. You read a book about thieves? I think he probably meant to say authority. The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal. See, when those things happen to be butterfingers. Hey, what the hell? Press harder. So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh? You got doubt, except maybe for the thief's mom, that is. But isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Zari, do you? Who is this person, Zari? Sounds German. His name is Luke Atkinson. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. What the heck? I guess he's not all that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item that he stole. Oh, I see. So you're not the expert you claim to be. It looks like the thief is not toying with me even now. Have you seen all these so-called calling cards? Of course I have. Except, the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred. It's because Detective Abby stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police. The calling card that Lordly Taylor received authentic. Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature. But we're not releasing that information to the general public. We're obviously certain that this card is real. But you can't say that loud, but I bet he's talking about MaskDeMasque's emblem. His fifth heist. And your fifth screw-up, huh? Jackson, pal! That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times. This last time wasn't my fault. Didn't know about the calling card until this time. You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Hire your local police right away. Got me? Wow, it looks like he's really got it in for Detective Atman. Art pieces, like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous Tear of Eminon. What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop? No, sir. It's a blue diamond, a single rare diamond. Next was the crown of Bangora. You know, the thing you put on your head. After that was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Magina, sir. Detective Atman retrieved the portrait of Magina and returned it to the museum. The target of his fifth and last robbery was the Sacred Urn, right? But isn't it just difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections. Somehow Mr. Drag doesn't look that type. He's still too excited to be hanging out in the underworld. Alright, let's press it. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. You say that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. There's one problem. It's not what he did in this case. The really priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, I mean from a financial point of view. I mean it was at a good price. Well, Professor Kudo, what is the value of that urn? The persons I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item the MaskDeMasque would normally go after. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the Sacred Urn was not the work of MaskDeMasque. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but... Well, first of all, we need to get the issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of MaskDeMasque or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Kudo? Excuse me, I'm going to drink some coffee. This coffee here. It's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now. Mr. Trite. What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't MaskDeMasque who stole the urn, there must be someone imitating MaskDeMasque methods. A fake. A fake? Fake the mask? Fake the mask? Yeah, that sounds so ridiculous, but I like it. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lord Vidal that night was actually a fake. Though I don't approve Mr. Kudo's behavior, his point is valid. That's right, we're waiting. Okay, I'm gonna have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lord Vidal that night was in fact fake mask. Okay, I see it. There it is. Proof is right here. This looks like a photo taken by the security camera. As you look closer, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Ha! Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer and show us just what it's missing. And that is this. Where's the chest plate?
Take that!
It's right here, of course. You mean MaskDeMasque? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Hey, isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning? The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on DeMasque's chest. A breach? Here? Bill, get my seat! We need a routine at once! A broocher on it. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on. A clasp, eh? Ah, I see now. But the MaskDeMasque in the security camera photo. Ah! Here's the brooch! That brooch is the same as the emblem on DeMasque's calling card and serves us as a symbol. But I think that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this MaskDeMasque is a fake. I've been fooled again! Order! Order! It's true. Undeniable true. Have they got you? How could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... Whoop. Hey now. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Godot? You should blame this too. How can you overlook such a large brooch? The brooch we're talking about. Do you mean this? Ah! That's MaskDeMasque's brooch! Where'd you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? It must be Ami Faye's statue. Why didn't you tell me about it, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. This guy is one cool customer. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too. Hickeys? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rondeline's fingerprints. What? What? The thing's fingerprints are on the brooch? Hey. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch. I'm gonna attach to my town girlfriend here. Take good care of her. I mean, it appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Here's where we have a problem. Massive brooch added to the court record. Found in the shadow of Ami Faye's statue, looks like it was torn off some clothing. You mess with Godot. And you get burned. You play me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You're done with me? I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. Doesn't sound good at all. Bailiff, bring the next witness to the courtroom. Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance. Huh? One second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry up. Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming very clear. What's clear? Sorry! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. A coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes. That's right. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Look at Me, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these should make a perfect pair. They would be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off. Heard that on the night of the crime, you were alone on the security detail. You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 detective gumshoes. If the other gumshoe was worth anything, that is. Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. Sure of it. Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. What I witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous MaskDeMasque, daintily descended upon me. Just as he began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I woke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal. My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. You ever see why the witness seemed so proud of his performance that evening? Well, Sir Oldtimer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great MaskDeMasque, my arch enemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. What I witnessed. So that would be 1 o'clock on the morning of the 12th, correct? That's an impressive deduction, Sir Lawyer. You were on security duty that night. What time were you at the time? A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Near the computer, huh? So then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it. Up to this point, I had tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. You said the same thing yesterday, too. But you also said they would never spotted the thief at the crime scenes before. Precisely. That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief. So the thief was the one applying pressure. On your pigeony head, that is. In any case. Daintily descended. From where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? So naturally, he neither danced nor descended. Oh, please save me. So how is it that you didn't notice this thief? eyes were looking for the shutter while my ears listened to his footfalls. But even so, the ghastly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes. I hereby dub you Ace Duds. As I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head.
Hold it!
You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened. Well, that's difficult to put. How should I put it? I saw his mask, that's all I can recall. Not very solid as far as testimony goes. However, fortunately I had my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. Captured his image perfectly. It should be sufficient, I believe. Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Go, do you have a problem with the photo? Good. Let's continue with the testimony. The doctor swallowed me before I could hand a single strike. When I woke, he was gone.
Objection!
Mr. Atney, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Ha! This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, MaskDeMasque. It is, in point of fact, MaskDeMasque's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. Wonder how that happened. Ha! Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. Please show signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing. Ripped off? Aha! We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night, you Detective Atney! You know that, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why did you lie in your testimony to the court? We're just getting false evidence is a serious crime. We don't ever do anything about it, but it's a serious crime. No! But wait just a jail time out. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I just remembered, y'all. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of a man is no matter what he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? You talk too much. Wait a minute. So, are you now saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on, that's quite enough. I know. Excuse me? Flip. Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I exactly agree completely. Fight with the thief. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for brief moments. However, look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed the weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fists, but they were not enough. His first blade struck true. Bang! And that's all she wrote. So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of MaskDeMasque. Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes on with which case. That can't be good. Fight with the thief. So why did you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course. So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer. Can I ask some questions about this? Nah. I think we're fine. That's enough. Well, we know for sure that Abby looked away from the door. I think I should ask about something else now. Alright, so you looked away from the door. And then? What does that mean? Discombobulated. Young people these days, they really irritate me. You know, a perfectly good old word to die until anyone forgets what they mean. Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway? Now I forgot. What was I saying? Jeez, better than old people who forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago. Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony. What? What do you mean by the weapon from the side? Naturally, the thief had no idea that I, the detective, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword. Oh, you mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not so sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shishi though. So the thief armed himself with a sword, and what about yourself, witness? You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities. But of course. In college, I was the second in charge of the boxing club. Sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive. However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, MaskDeMasque. This guy's a real piece of work. Can you tell us a little more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious, you might say. He was powericious. Powericious? I assume that at-me fighting style thing. The sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do you do now? Can I ask more about this? At-me fighting style? What? What is this at-me fighting style? Hey, but this is a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the at-me fighting style? Well, I was right. What about that technique? It's very important. How the hell do you heal? Oh, of course it's important. You learned to detect the secret and technique after all. Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night. How can you be eyeballing me like that? Give me out. Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add that secret information to your testimony. Put my back to the wall to fight, but the thief's blow landed upon my third eye. Yeah, I don't think so. Your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun this is, Sunlight. It's truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I mean, this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have worked his way through somewhere besides the door. Then my archer struck me on the head from behind with the gruesome item here. From behind, huh? Just now you said that he struck you on the forehead. Hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. It seems I've made another mistake. Detective Abby, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. It's wrong.
Objection!
To err is human, to forgive divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes.
Objection!
Hey, hold on, it's not as pretty as that. Really? What's it like then? I always chase a riddle down to the end. It's one of my rules. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Turn the case around! Sure, what exactly is it that you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that Miss Ashley is very detective. This Miss Ashley is a fake. Mr. Atlee is MaskDeMasque. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Atlee is actually MaskDeMasque. Order in the car! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts for Mr. Atlee's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then in his last case, he managed to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up the clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at him. Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atlee. The truth is that you are, in fact, MaskDeMasque. But Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows MaskDeMasque. This security camera belongs to Lily Taylor department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. And he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness? Ha. The master didn't know he's pure genius, and so am I, Luke Atlee, ace detective. You're very clever to such a conclusion. I'm impressed, Sir Leo. I'll have a cheeseburger and drive. Oh wait, not that kind of order. Okay. What? Witness, you're admitting it? Nick, now's your chance. Yes, time to put the last nail in the guy's coffin. Here's that, Nick. When you assume the thief's identity. Ow! God, that's hot. Good old blade number 102. My personal favorite. Mr. Godot! The ace detective is actually an ace thief. Smell best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot, he just made some very strong points, and I love how this is still on him this whole time, by the way. I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Trite. This detective really is the thief. Then show us the proof of your claim. It better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see the decisive proof you have, quickly. Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush? You're right, Nick. Abby looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? So that is that proves Mr. Look At Me is in fact MaskDeMasque. Has yet to be found. Because we never did find anything. Proof? Of course I've got nothing. Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get, after all. I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. It's no good. I've got to say he's on the attack. Never get another chance to prove that this guy is a thief. Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again. It's no good. I'm just not ready yet. Are you going to just give up and let us lose this? So you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Leia? I didn't think of a counterattack at all. Since the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness is lifted. Mr. Godot, do you have anything for the advent? Who are you? Doesn't really matter right now, does it? Mr. Light, what are you doing here? Naked boy, the thing you've been looking for. I think I found it. You mean that bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, that's the secret urn. Nick, it's the urn. Order, order, order! You, madame! That urn, where did you find it? You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective. Look at me. Jesse, you're the best! Seeing an update in the court record. Found in the office of Look at Me. His pink splotches all over it. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you're gonna have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Objection!
Pathetic. Mr. Go, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Abney was involved? Before casting aspersions at Detective Abney, consider the young lady here. Her name is Desiree. Desiree Delight, is that correct? Yes, what about it? Whip! How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating? As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered the stolen urn anywhere. Including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn. What does that prove? Surely doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. But I just brought it here from the detective's office. please him about. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to. You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Mr. Light. Please, Nick and Boy. You gotta help me talk some sense to these people. There must be some way. Gotta prove that the urn was actually in the Acme Detective Agency. That's not what I saw. Show fingerprints on the urn. Can't prove anything yet. We technically touched it. I can prove where the urn was. By the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints, eh? Oh, come now. Now you really think making me laugh, Solaya. Fingerprints indeed? Yeah, go on. Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wright? Even his fingers would mean nothing anyway. Nick, what are you gonna do now? Come too far to turn back now. I must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure, someone must have left the fingerprints on it. This proposes that the fingers on this person should be on the urn. It is us. So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Atney, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, we can't just open this private property. This isn't funny, Daddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Sure that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time. But I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that was one of my other toys. Yeah. Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in the Texas Acme's office.
Objection.
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. What did you say? It's not what I say, but what Agent Andy's the person in charge of the exhibition said. I paused it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any of all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Detective Agency. Ha! This blend, Godot blend number 107. I've decided it's a little bit better after all. Order, order, order! I accept the fitness request. Bill, take this urn in. Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn. What are you saying? Yes, I finally broke him down. Take a good look, everyone! Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the traffic clown! This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake. You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only MaskDeMasque. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance. Well, Mr. Goodell, what's Mr. Hammy's condition? Some of the lobby laughs insanely, Your Honor. Maybe I can enjoy the joke as much as she seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Researching him with the title of thief. But you were right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Light really wasn't the thief. We'll find within it, Mr. Rondo Lights. Jesus Christ. You're wrong! Wrong, I tell you! I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say. Oh no. This can't be happening. The thief. The sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me. It's me. I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. To do it. Pronounce me guilty. Please. I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is, but... Objection! The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please try to pass, Judge. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. Whoop. Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir? If you're really a man, then clean up your mess. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are MaskDeMasque, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir. I'd be happy to. They're gonna be happy to, Nick. Kinda cute. 100% committed to his fantasy. Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I knew that! I won't fail, I swear! Okay then, talk. We're all listening. Oh well, let's all have a listen to this confession. MaskDeMasque's identity. Truth is, I've been MaskDeMasque all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually MaskDeMasque, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all. I found my costume that night and gazingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off. That's all. I don't like the direction this trial is taken. But this is how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway. Ha. You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only gonna get one chance to testify, alright? What if you make it through this for filing colors? I'll keep my promise, too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and the only true MaskDeMasque. Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. think you're the real MaskDeMasque, but your wife thinks you're delusional. I haven't told Jesse yet about my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I've got my reasons. The way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it? You and these have complicated family situations, I suppose. Sounds like we're about to get sidetracked again. I'll leave it. Well, why don't you continue with your testimony for now? Actually, I can. The key card says you were not there. Wait, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Yes, it does. I lost it somewhere. When you find a wallet, you can report it to the police right away. Now, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? This way. When did you first notice that you lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Jesse and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at your pocket 1 a.m. at KB Security's headquarters. What? So you're not serious? Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night. No! The lieutenant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning. That proves that he has a watertight alibi. Now, furthermore, considering the distance between Wembley Hill and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway. Well, Mr. Dow, do you have anything to say? Stop drinking that coffee!
Alright, I'll drink tea instead. Okay, that's good.
Come on, Mr. T. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. It's really got Mr. Delight all worked up. He's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there, not at the heist. Planted it there? It's really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card at KB Security CEO office. No. It's a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you overlooked one small thing. But what? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more good evidence after all. Stupid kid. Now then, let's see your evidence. The evidence that shows why Mr. Light went to KB Security at 1 a.m. nighttime. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. He got blackmailed. Mr. Light, I believe you've seen this before, correct? Ah! That's... What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looked like from the contents. The blackmail? Yes. Basically it says, bring $50,000. Certainly sounds like a blackmail, right? At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with blackmailer himself. In KB Security CEO office at full half an hour away from the scene of the crime. No, 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 no! You really chug that coffee, man. Order! The one that the firm occurred, the video was like TV security. Looks like a perfect case for the defense.
Objection!
You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Let's just say that Godot Blame 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company? But did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no. Guess not. Using a man of blackmail with no proof? Not sure what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that, because I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. Usually the defendant enters the CEO's office. But you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Yes, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Triton? There's someone else who can testify. This is the person who can testify that keycard was used at 1 a.m. that night. Well, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Down here. I knew earlier over here. Who is this useless-looking young man? You don't remember him, Your Honor. You have to go all the way back to the first game. Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. Ugh. Looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. Probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Which I could. And this man was working as a guard at the KB security that night. Oh? The question at hand is, this key card. Yep, that's the key card that you used in my building at work. According to the serial number, this is one for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of security. You should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. Whip! Well, Mr. Godot? The name of the CEO of KB Security is King Bullard. I was able to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number and they read detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime. Keycard updated in the court record. Found in Ron's wallet, used on October 12th, the night of the crime at 1 a.m. But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as MaskDeMasque in the photo. Ha! Looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to do a good job. So then. Whoop. Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be MaskDeMasque. Good job, you did it, Nick! That's enough! I came perilously close to researching the record of an innocent young man. I'm also getting a big deja vu moment here. Don't know why. Researching him with the title of Thief. I said that before, right? I don't know. What's wrong, Your Honor? Ready to pass judgment. And before I do that, do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, not guilty. Let the confetti fly!
Court is now adjourned.
October 13th, 2:24 p.m. This is recorded Defendant 11 and 4. Nick, you did it! You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy! Oh, Mr. Light. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Light. Just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick! Oh, Pearls. I got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? She's nobody. She's just... You're bluffing! How dare you do this in front of Mr. Meyer? Ow! You be ashamed of yourself. Ouch! Slapped me. Pearly? This one is Miss Desiree DeLay. She's your client's wife. Mr. Nick! Yes? You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client. No, you got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. Ow! Double slap. Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the sacred urn back and the thief has been caught. So right, and it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here. It actually was you, Mrs. Delight, that brought us our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please. You're embarrassing me. You won the case. Why does this guy still look so glow? Oh, you're the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. The thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know feeling blue, right, amigo? Mr. Gato, what are you doing here? You mean my suit? It's always blue, sorry. Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite. Did you learn my name before you call me buddy? Well, playtime's over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. Kane Bullard? Never heard that name before. Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait, body? The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October the 12th. 1 a.m. on October 12th. You don't mean. That's right, amigo. At the same time that cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? Help me out? What? On October 12th, at 1 o'clock in the morning, Rhonda Light was in the CA's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbued with rage? Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Rhonda Light was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Police KB Security? Looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way. Can't be the thief because he was the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie! Can't be true! But I am a thief, I tell you! Rhonda Light, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder. What? This is impossible! Looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. Sky, who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. Nick, how can this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me. Yeah, Ronnie! Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's gonna happen next? Stay tuned on the next Dragon Ball Z! Since we had a DBZ reference on Friday, we might as well have one tonight, right? To be continued! Well, you didn't think we were going to go through this whole episode without a murder case, right, guys? Come on. Alright, guys. So, that... Whoa. Didn't mean to do that. That was weird. Save it here. And that is going to go ahead and do it for me tonight, guys. So, special thanks to Don McClain, Winter Soldier, for coming out. Very, very appreciated. We'll be back next Monday with the murder portion of episode 2, as you find out what happened in the KV security offices to find out the CEO is dead. Again, no stream Wednesday because of the whole Final Fantasy bit that we are doing here. I should be back to where we need to be next Wednesday to get that all set up. Friday we'll be back with more Lost Judgment, and we may actually get to the main story this time, guys. I think we're pretty much done with everything as far as side cases and most of the school stories. From what we can tell up to this point, we did unlock 2 school stories for Lost Judgment as well, and apparently there's one waiting, which, you know, the ones on the bottom half don't seem to be as long as the ones on the top half, so hopefully we can knock those out and we can get back to the main story with the game on Friday. But until then, thanks again for everybody coming out, whether it's you're a lurker, you did talk like Dom in Winter, very, very appreciated. So just want to say, be kind to yourselves, be kind to your families, be kind to strangers here, guys. We'll see you next time. Good night. Good game. Take care, guys. See you Friday.